We came up upon a barn. Or should I say, the supper club went on a field trip. What is it filled with? Who knows? We found a barn. Let's check it out.
It's a toy car case event at Johnny Roman's Supper Club.
We're heading into the country, looking for those barns. Ragged and rusty, dirty and dusty. Let's get going. Who's with me?
Now at a barn, if you come upon one, you gotta get permission to look inside. We did. Let's take a look. Oh! What do you see? I'm seeing some cars in there. Some barn finds. Let's zoom in. Oh my. These babies have been here for a while. Look at the dust on those things. That is crazy. Look at all those cars. I'm totally digging it. Do you recognize any of those? I sure don't. Oh, this is a cool collection. That is amazing. What do you think? We gotta get in these things and pull them out. Oh, there's another barn. What's in there? Let's open these doors. Little whack-a-lack-a-jack attack on those doors, but they're in one piece. Some more gold in there. Look at that. I see an old motorcycle in there. Focus. I can't tell what's in there. But some more dust and musty gold. I love a good barn find. Let's check this out and see what we got. You guys with me still? I'm digging it. Now, I gotta be honest with you, this barn collection is on loan from a friend way up north in Harvard. Oh, here we go. Now we can get a little better look. You ready? Oh, look at that beauty. These are all Corgi cars. Vintage old Corgis that have been sitting in this barn forever. It is amazing. I can't even make out any of these cars. They're just so covered in dust. What do you think? They're squeezed in there just like a good car collector would out on the back field. Let's check out this barn too. See what's in there. Let a little light in. Taking the roof off. Now, normally we just pull them out through the doors, and you know that. But let's take a look down. Whoa. Look at these airplanes. Wow. That is amazing. We got 3 airplanes, a car, and a motorcycle. And we got 7 cars in the other one. What do you think? We gotta take a look at these. I'm loving it. There is nothing like finding some old dirty gold like this, and usually it's just a little cleanup and you're ready to go. These things look mint. I don't think there's any chippy dippy or anything. Look at this. This is amazing. Like I said, these are on loan from a friend of mine, and I am very grateful for him to loan them to me. These are beautiful cars. He said I could take a video of them, and I'm doing it. This is the barn find extraordinaire. You imagine if these were all real cars, and you pulled into a barn with 7 vintage classic cars from the 50s and early 60s. Oh, that one looks like a Mustang. And we've got looks like a models of yesteryear, some planes. I think these are mostly Corgi cars. We've got one Matchbox Lesney, Matchbox series Lesney there. And I'm just drawing a blank on if it's a Harley or a Honda. I think the Honda was a single. Maybe this is a Harley. Oh, what do you think? Should we take a look at these one at a time? Oh, look at this. We'll clean it off a little bit. I got my paper and a brush, and we'll just brush the years of dust away. Oh, look at the big hairball. Holy smokes, you can make a pair of slippers out of that thing. This is great. I'm digging this. These cars are in mint condition. I love this thing. Now, these are Corgis, and I do believe these have an actual Corgi dog in them. That's why we love them. Oh, look at this. Is that crazy? What does that say on there? MGB GT. It's an MG. Look at this. The back opens up here. And look, there's a toolbox in there. Is that wild? Looks like the doors open. Yep. Oh, look at that. Right-hand drive. Seats are folded back. Dusty, musty. Oh, these cars have been sitting on the shelf for a long time. That's why I like a closed case. Oh, look at this. Look at the hinges on those seats. That is just amazing. So cool. Wheels are killer. Vintage. Look at that grill. You kind of got a sparkly on the... oh, does this hood open? I think it does. Cori Toys. MGT. Made in Great Britain. Patent pending. Ah, Cori Toys. Totally cool. I know that hood opens. Could swear it does, but... oh, well, we'll try and clean this off a little bit. Just a little... I'm going to put a little water on a towel and wipe it off a little bit. A little spritzer. Look at that thing. That is sweet. I love the Corgis. Oh, here it is. All cleaned up. Look at the shine on that. The headlights sparkle. They're like diamond shaped, faceted, so it catches the light and makes it look like they're turned on. Chrome is still pretty good on these things. Now, to really detail it, you want to get into those cracks and fill them out. Look at that. Just beautiful. And then in there, here's this trunk. Now look at this. I think this trunk opens, but you got to be super careful. Especially because this is on loan. And look, it does open up. There's nothing in there. You can put a tooth in there. Okay, the tooth fairy gets your teeth, right, kids? But let me tell you, this is an amazing Cori Toys car, MG. This is a survivor all the way. Look at that stick shift in there. The finish on it is just beautiful. Oh, what do you say? What should we do next? Oh, look at them. Fantastic. Let's do this one. Oh, 1950s, kind of greenish in color. Still dirty. Look at the dust of that. Years of dust and hairs and dog hairs and stuff. Though they left the windows open so the dust got inside. But man, look at that. That is just classic lead sled. Look at the gold trim on the bumpers. You got some fender skirts and nice detail. I can't, of course, I can't read it. Come on. 2006 Malibu. Oh, this is a Malibu? Nah. Used under license. Oh, this is a 54 Bel Air. That's what it is. 54 Bel Air. What's that Malibu, though? That's kind of weird. Let's wipe this dust off. We'll get the main dust off. Just be careful, because you don't want to be busting off any little trim pieces or... oh, look at that gold trim on this. And the green. That is a nice color combination. I'm totally digging that. Now, again, just a little damp cloth and a presto changeo. Now, the dust is still on the inside, but you got to be careful that you don't damage anything by you know, getting too much water on it. But look at the shine on this. These are like brand spanking new. Look at those wheels and white walls. I'm totally digging that. That is great. Oh, look at that. The finish on this, the tail lights. There we go. It's 2008 Malibu. So that's the manufacturer. And it's a Bel Air. Totally cool. Is that gorgeous? I could see the KKOA lead sled spectacular driving in that thing. Oh, let's put it with the other ones. Oh, look at that beauty. Oh, we got, what is that, 5 more to go in this barn, and then a couple on the other. Let's get this guy. Now, he looks like the same 54 Bel Air like the other one. Let's see. Oh, but look at this. This one's more custom. Look at that paint job on it. But still totally dusted. Oh, but this one ain't rusty, I'm telling you. Look at that. Nice wheels on there. Same thing. Focus. Upside down. Let me get it right. 164th, 1954 Bel Air. Ah, look at that. I could see driving a Bel Air. Look at the interior. You got a 2-tone interior on it. I'm telling you, this Malibu company really did a nice job on these. Totally sweet. Ah, look at that. Presto. Changeo. Little cloth, a little paper towel, and a little dab of water. Very light, and I cleaned all that dust off. And now I didn't totally detail like in all the cracks and crevices, but I did the best I could with it. It looks sharp as a tack. Look at that thing. Compared to where it was, oh, they're beautiful. My friend is gonna love getting these back. Which one do we go next? Right or left? What do you think? We'll go to the left side. Oh, this looks like a Buick Riviera, if I'm thinking right. Under all this dust, look at this dust. I totally love it. I found these on my friend's shelf in like a back corner of his house that he had totally forgotten about. And I'm like, oh, can I borrow these? I want to leave them just like that. And I carefully got a box and put them all in there. Look at that tow hitch. That thing could tow a big, huge something or other, boat or something. Look at the hair. Oh, and those headlights are just beautiful. Yep, look at that Riviera right on the side. Nice. Look at the wheels on there. So vintage and classic. I love the trim on those early Buick or Rivieras. And look, I'm telling you, it's just like coming off like you wouldn't believe. In big clumps of hair, and I'm telling you, you could weave that into a sweater if you wanted to. Oh, look at how nice. Just taking the dust off, and I'm gonna go wipe it down with a cloth, try and clean it up the best I can, and we'll come back to it. What do you say? Ha! And look, here it is. Look at that interior. Just amazing. Now this one, the windows are up on it, so the interior is pristine. Look at that Buick right across the base. I never even saw it with all the dust on it before. Oh, look at this, a hole in the side. Literally, the casting was really thin there. The metal didn't fill in. Now you can see there's a little grime in those corners. I did kind of a fast job on this. This is a Corgi toy, Buick Riviera. Cori Toys, patent pending. Made in Great Britain. 63. Oh, you think that's the year 1963? Could be. I don't know what year that car is, but oh, ready for the next one? Look how cool they look together. All cleaned up and sparkly. Such a difference. My friend is gonna love it when I return these. You ready to do the next one? Now which one should we do? Oh, look at this one. The trunk is open. So that means there's dust in the trunk. This one looks like a cool one. Look at this thing. What is it? I can't even tell. Is it a Marlin or is it a Buick? I can't tell. Oh, but that trunk is open. It's got some stuff in it. Look at the 3 tail lights. Nice wheels. This thing is not quite sure. It almost looks like a Gullwing or a Aston Martin. Look at the seats in there folding up and down. And the dust. This one, the hood does open. But look at that dust on there. I love it. Close this trunk. Oh no, look at that. Huge dust bunnies. Oh man, those things are huge. It's time to make some Christmas stockings out of that dust pile. Pile of hair. Weave that. Oh, look how much better it looks just even by getting this dust off. Now I'm using a very light touch on this. Just very light. That's okay. Oh, look at it. Looks so much better. Again, I'm gonna just wipe her down. Take a look. Look how beautiful that thing looks. Now there is still dust on the inside, and there's our Corgi dog in the back. Totally love it. Get it? Corgi car, Corgi dogs. See him in there? Sitting on the back deck. Now, nowadays, you'd never do that. You'd want to protect your dog and your kids a little bit more than that, but that's okay. But look at this seat and interior. Look at this retro. It is so cool. Now this one is a left-hand drive, which is okay. Look at that center console. It looks like it almost has a TV in there. Oh boy. I love the opening doors and trunk on this thing. Look at those tail lights. There's the trunk. Again, I tried to clean it out. Sometimes you can use a Q-tip or something. And open the driver's door. Look at that interior. That is just so beautiful. Oh, red panels on those doors. Oh, how does this open? Let's see. I know this opens. There we go. Press on one side and try and get a thing. Oh, look at that. That's kind of a weird. What's that red thing? I don't know. Oh, you guys know better than me, but that's where the air filter probably went. But look at that engine. Rockin' engine. Totally amazing. These Corgi cars are just beautiful. Fantastic detail. This is a Gia L6-4 with Chrysler V8 engine. Wasn't that like a Volkswagen? Oh, I don't know. I don't even know if that's how you pronounce it. But I'm telling you, I'm digging this one. Totally cool. Oh, look at it with the other ones. Isn't that amazing? I love these things. These Corgis are just beautiful. Look at them. We got 2 more to go on this stack. You ready? Ah, let's do this one. Look at this double headlight, kind of goldish in color. Maroon car. Is it a Saab? Oh, it's that one that the French Prime Minister was in, right? Drawing a blank on it. Oh, the windows are open, so look at the dust on the inside. That is... Oh, look at the headlights on this. Look at that. It's like double and kind of sticking out. And look at the dust. And the windows are open and the dust is inside this car. Oh, yep. Look at dust everywhere. But look at those interiors. Those seats fold back. All yellow interior on this. Oh, trunk is opening. Got a little dust. It's like the snow when you open the trunk. The snow falls in. Depending on the car design. This is a cool looking car. Oh, let's just carefully, again, carefully. You don't want to scratch your paint and you don't want to use some. Oh, look at those dust bunnies. Oh, that is huge. This color is gorgeous. These cars are just totally mint. Totally mint, I'm telling you. Look at that. Let's wash her up. What do you say? Look at this. Oh, look at the shine on that. Now, I was able to get some of the dust out of the inside. Look at that. I don't know what that marking is on the trunk, but look at the inside here. Oh, I couldn't get into all the grooves of the seats. Now, again, a little Q-tip with moistened lightly, damp. Might be able to get some more of that dust out and detail it. I didn't spend the time. But oh, look at those seats folding up and down so you can get in the back. This is a beautiful Corgi toy. Look at those headlights. That is just amazing. Again, it's kind of faceted so you can get in and out. What is this? Cori Toys? La Dandy. La Dandy. Henry Sharapon body. La Dandy Coupe. Ah, look at that. On a Citroen DS chassis. Made in Great Britain. Oh, that is nice, isn't it? Look at the shine. I love this one. I don't know what that car is, but man, that is really cool. Something just for Great Britain. Oh, look at this. Look at it with the rest of them. Now that's how you clean up a barn find. What do you say on that? Oh, that is amazing, amazing. Oh, look at this Mustang Fastback. You can tell that. Oh, dark blue. Look at the dust. He left the windows open. Ah, dust everywhere. You can see it. Mustang on the front. The details on these old Corgis are just beautiful. Now these are larger scale. Very nice. Oh, just years and years of dust. I love these fastbacks. Got a Ford Mustang fastback 2x2. Oh, let's carefully get. Oh, look at the dust bunnies. It is just everywhere. But again, you don't want to scrape the paint or damage if they have decals, and you can see all the crevices in the body. Those all have to be kind of taken care of and get the dust out. But look at that. Even just dusting it off a little bit looks 1,000 times better. You ready? Oh, look at that. Isn't this beautiful? There's the Corgi dog in the back. Oh, that window's just slightly open. Nice little detail though. And again, you can see there's some dust that could be cleaned up on that, but oh, I'm trying to get a picture of that dog in the back. Oh, I love that thing. We have Corgi fans following, Corgi dog people following, just because of the Corgi cars. Look at this. That is a sweet 2x2 fastback. Now I did get some of the dust out of the crevices, but not totally. I mean, I spend a little more time. Now look at these seats. They fold back up and go back and forth. Again, those little details on these cars, just amazing back in the day. I loved it. Same thing on this side. Look at those doors opening. Corgi Toys, Ford Mustang, Fastback, 2x2, patent pending, 1963. Oh, look at those wheels, wire wheels, totally wild. This one probably could use some Kragers. Mustang 2x2 on there. Again, these little details. The headlights that are faceted to catch the light in the day. Now I could have cleaned that grill a little bit better, but oh man, this car looks beautiful compared to what the dust bunny it was, and that's okay. Look at that. Look at these cars together. Isn't that amazing? What a great barn find this is. There is nothing like some Corgis. So those are Bel Airs there. Riviera, Mustang, Gia, oh, MG. Oh, all in our barn. Actually, it's a factory. Sometimes people are storing cars in factories. This was a little factory I picked up at an antique store. And now off to the barn. Look at these guys. Now this looks like a Matchbox models of yesteryear. So look at all this dirt that we cleaned off of the ones, just brushing it off. Isn't that crazy? Oh, I'm telling you, when you get cars, put them in a display case that's closed so you don't have to dust them. Or do a dust video like this one. I'm loving looking at all these old cars. So, which one of these 7 is your favorite? They're all so cool, I'm telling you. And just the colors on them, just amazing. But let me tell you, with the barn find or factory find like this, it is so cool. I can't wait to return these to my friend. Look at this now. Let's get into these guys. We got some airplanes, an old Lesney Matchbox car. Oh, look at this plane. I don't know, it's a biplane, that's about all I know, but it's been sitting in that barn for a long, long time. Look at the dust on that. That is just crazy dust. Yellow and blue. You got is that the British circle on there? I don't know. Oh, kind of small. Propeller's intact. Let's brush it off carefully. Again, you want to be careful of any decals. It's like, oh, look at that big dust bunny hanging in there. Oh, look at that. I'm digging this. These planes are pretty cool. I'm telling you, some of the old toy planes as we had as a kid. Here we go. Ready? Ah, look at that. Clean as a whistle again. This thing is beautiful. Again, just a light little damp rag. You don't want to put too much water on it, and you want to make sure you dry it all off so nothing rusts, because these are all metal. Now you can see I did miss some of the stuff on the wheels, but these biplanes, they're pretty sweet. Look at the detail on it. Imagine barnstorming on that thing. What does it say on the thing? SE5A made in China. That's one wing. Other nothing. I have no idea who made this, but I'm telling you, it's an old piece, and I'm digging it. Just, oh, does it work? It does spin around, so that's cool, and all the propellers are there. Oh, look at it compared to these others. Let's get this guy. Oh, and again, I know you airplane guys out there, Adam, you probably know this better than anyone, what these guys are. But look at the dust on it. It is just amazing. This one, another biplane, gray with a red wing on the top. Kind of nice. The propeller, everything's there. I'm telling you, these vehicles in this barn and factory were just mint. Ah, look at that. All cleaned up. Oh, that is so sweet. Look at that. It's double seater there. You got 2 people, a front and back pilot. Oh, look at the details on this. This is fun. Gray, red. I don't know what those symbols are. Let's put it with the other one. Bring over the next. Oh, look at this guy. He's like a stubby plane. Maybe it's a stunt plane. This one's a single seater, looks like. It's got a cutout in the wing for the pilot. Oh, but look at the dust. Just carefully pull it off. You don't want to damage any decals or just want to add to the dust bunnies. Use a soft bristle brush. Oh, look at that. That is just beautiful. Oh, these things, all these vehicles and cars and planes just cleaned up beautifully. I'm telling you, they're just dirty. And that's, oh, look at the shine on that. The details. Now this one is a stunt plane, it looks like. I don't know, maybe Adam, you know better than me, but let me tell you, this is one cool airplane. Now I could go in there with a Q-tip and get out all that dust from the pilot seat, but it has a blue circle with a white star and a yellow dot in it. I'm not quite sure what that means. Oh, let's get this motorcycle. Ah, look at that. One of the handlebars is busted off, but this is a vintage one. You ready? Oh, look at that. The dust, that poor handlebar busted off. Is that a Triumph? Oh, I know you guys know. This is like such a popular Lesney vehicle with that sidecar. I totally loved this one as a kid. Oh, look at the dust all over it. But that'll clean up pretty good. You ready? Here we go. There it is. Now this one's got the chippy dippy on it, as you can see. But look at it. Just beautiful. I'm trying to get a focus on that. I know it says something, but is that Harley Davidson or is that just like a grill? But look at the chips on this. This one was well loved. Little dust left on those seats, and look at dust on the tires. I should have cleared that off. Little engine on there. And again, those wire wheels that were very popular. It's a Triumph. Look at that. T110, made in England by Lesney, and number 4. Now this one's a little chewed up, but that's okay. I'm digging it. Oh, look at that. That is so sweet. So sweet. Oh, let's put it back. Oh, we got one more to go, and this is it. Look at this dusty thing. Now, these guys are always missing the seats in it, and this one looks like it's missing the back seat. But still a beautiful piece. Vintage old. Models of yesteryear, it looks like. Almost like Chitty Chitty Bang Bang kind of feel to it. But in the sedan family version. Look at the dust on this. I love it. Look at this. Just details of these vintage old vehicles. Oh, man. I'm talking knitting sweaters with this dust. Oh, what is this? Models of yesteryear, number 16, a Spiker. 1904 Spiker, made in England. By Lesney. Oh, look at this. I love the wheels on this. Look at this steering wheel. It's a right-hand drive. Just so amazing. Again, always missing the seats. I don't know why. Sometimes you can find them. You ready? Ah, look at that. That is just... Isn't that beautiful? This one cleaned up pretty nice. There's really no chippy dippy on here at all. Got a beautiful grille and hood with the gold accents, gold running lights, green interior with the yellow, green seats. Oh, look at that. This is amazing. Oh, look at this baby. He snuck around from the back. It's a convertible, so the dust is everywhere. Look at that two-tone interiors. Oh, look at this. That is nice all around. Almost looks like that 54 Bel Air again, but a convertible, right? Oh, just turning it over it. Some of the dust fell out here. Let me Oh, there we go. Just carefully. You don't want to damage it. Oh, look at the big hair in there from the bristle. Oh my. Ah, look how clean that thing is. That is amazing. That purple on purple really works for me. Nice convertible. Look at that front end. 54, I'm guessing Chevy. Just like the other ones. This one's solid. Nice purple boot on there. Interior's just, I love the cream and purple together. That works out really good. Just clean. Very nice paint job. No chippy dippy on this. Yep, 54 Bel Air. Used under license. It says a 154 scale, which is interesting. And it's made by Malibu International Limited. Look at the tread on those wheels. That's pretty sweet. Some nice rims and wheels. Tires. Oh, look at that. That is really nice. Now, what else was behind the barn? Look at that. They line up. Those three line up together. So they made a convertible and two hard tops. And look at these. Oh, look what was out back. Look at this beautiful boat. Oh man, that reminds me of Gilligan's Island. The SS Minnow, right? Oh, still dusty and musty. But look at this beautiful. Now that looks all plastic. We got the trailer and the tow hitch and everything. Oh, that should clean up beautifully. What do you say? Should we try it? Let's get going on this one. Look at this. Oh, the dust. Look at the deck in there. Got a cabin in there where you can stay. The engine in there, that motor actually pivots back and forth slightly. Beautiful lines on this thing. That thing would float. Oh, I remember as a kid sailing something down the stream in the spring when everything's melting and there's water everywhere, and I'd always sail a little something. I'd love to have this. Does that say dolphin? Look at that. It's called the Dolphin. Love it. Love the cabin cruiser. You got a little striping on the top. Oh, just brush off some of this stuff, clean her up, and we're ready to see it. Are you? Oh, look at this. Look at the dust on that. It's just amazing. But again, even if it's dusty or rusty like this, it just takes a little time to clean it up, and you'd be surprised at how beautiful these things are. Again, just trying to get it all out from that deck and around the motor without breaking the motor or breaking anything, because again, remember, these things are on loan, and when you're borrowing something from someone, you got to return it in good condition. Oh, look at this. How do you like that? All cleaned up. Now there is some stains on the side there. I'm not quite sure if that's a glue that leaked out, or not quite sure what it is, but it's kind of gross. Big hair in there still, but look at that white and red and blue exterior. Just, oh, look how it sits beautifully on that trailer. And that motor going up and down. See, there's little tabs that lock into place. See that? That little notch in the base locks it onto that trailer. And look at this trailer, just simple and beautiful. All the winches on it and rigging and the rail to drive up on. Oh, that is sweet. I love this boat. This is a great find. My friend is so lucky to have this in his collection. It's the Dolphin. And look at this motor. Tilts up and back and from side to side. And again, so simple, but the details are just amazing on these Corgis. Got a steering wheel, all the bench seats in there. Look at the sink in there and the table on the interior cabin there. Probably fold down to sleep in there. So if you got some overnight fishing to do or something, oh, this is amazing. I love that windshield up on top. But condition, not totally perfect, but still, this is like way up there. To just be able to find something like this and film it for you guys, I love this stuff. I appreciate all you guys watching these things, and it's just amazing what we find. Look at that thing. It is crazy. So we've got the boat, and then in the red barn we had those planes and the models from yesteryear motorcycle. And then look at these, the 54 Bel Airs, 3 of them, a Riviera, Mustang, Ghia, MG, and I forget that last one. Those were all in that factory. Oh, what a ride. I'm so glad I got to clean these babies up. Look at the dust bunnies all over. A lot of dirt, a lot of dust, but man, it cleaned up really quick. So I'm totally digging this. I just want to thank my friend again for lending these to me. I'll get these back to you soon. Oh, look at this Buick Riviera. Hitch it up and look. Drive her away. Get rid of this. Fold it up carefully, man. I want to get this out of the studio as quick as possible so that dust doesn't spread to anything else. But look at this. Riviera hauling the boat. How cool is that? That is just amazing. What do you think? I'm digging it. That is. I always liked something that had a tow hitch or something so you could pull it around. These Corgis are just amazing. Larger scale, but man, to find these vintage ones in this condition, it is just so cool to see. There's many times I just ask, hey, can I see your collection? Well, thanks for coming in. Thanks for watching this video. I redid all the sound and took all the crazy rock and roll music off and put some mellow music for you guys on this one. I'm glad you're watching.
I know you're a toy car case guy out there. It is 3:16 on Old Johnny Clark. Let's see what pulled into our parking lot. Hit that subscribe button and you won't miss out. Don't you wish you had that? This is the place to be.